Okay, let's go, let's
Okay,
go.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'm up.
I'm up too, I'm up too.
I'm up.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Dasuki. I'm 25 years old this year. And today I'm looking for love on my next life lesson. My expectations going into this show is to actually meet more people. See what the world has to offer in a sense.
I'm candidate A. I'm looking for someone to have fun with.
I'm candidate B. I'm looking for someone to do fun trivia with me and watch shows with me.
Hi, I'm candidate C. I'm looking for someone who knows how to fight because I always get into trouble. Thank you.
Sweaty palms, my goal. Just hope that I can find someone, a best friend first, and then see how it develops. As long as it's not spicy. I hate spice. I cannot tolerate spice. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I want to find someone that challenges me, that would take me out of my comfort zone. And come on, it's okay. A lot of people don't eat spice.
Okay.
Most, it's a typo. It's a typo. Texting is not really my first form of communication. So it takes me a while. I'm a face-to-face kind of guy. You want to pull the curtains back.
How do you reply to a swipe left to reply? It would be nice to find someone who can, just chill and vibe with. You type a little bit slow. Like I've sent like 5 messages and you only sent 1.
So apparently I'm a very slow texter. Just give me a moment.
You've been talking to the producers more than you have to me. Oh, you've barely been talking. Could banter with me. I think that's one thing that I really like. Yeah. Can we do that? Okay. So you're gonna tell us who wins, right?
Planking. Why?
I'm not the sportiest, but I'm competitive. Tell us when to start, okay?
But I like that she was very competitive. She finds interesting ways to get to know someone. How about you text while you plank?
Wow, you can barely text while you're standing up. So you wanna text while you plank?
Okay, let's go, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'm up.
I'm up too.
I'm up.
Okay.
And I was highly entertained. You'll tell us when one of us goes down, right?
They'll tell me when you're going down.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel it a bit.
I asked you what you're doing right now.
Planking!
I should make you laugh more, then it hurts a little bit more, right? Are you alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just focusing right now.
Okay, so you're on a boat with a cigarette but no lighter. How do you light up the cigarette? You throw 1 cigarette overboard, then the boat becomes a cigarette lighter.
Wow. In all fairness, see, I dropped. There you go. You win. Yeah.
What's happening? Are you gonna start typing anytime soon?
Is the connection, guys. I just want to say to the rest of the room, it is not me.
According to my friends, I do have a type. Actually, brown guys. Are you laughing at my word choice?
No.
Yeah, the person I'm gonna fight is you lah, walao eh.
Huh?
You're gonna laugh when you see this message. Yeah?
Sorry. I mean, oh shit.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll kill you. You can't stop me.
I feel like they're all like different fonts of aggressive.
Fonts?
Why do I feel like I'm getting bullied here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what? You passed a comment.
She asked me to comment like, I'm doing my job, Miss Ma'am. It was pretty hopeful. The spicy thing a bit threw me off a little, but hey, everyone has their flaws. B, we could go therapy together. I think that'd be sweet. Like, C, I know you broke your knee and that's about it. Like,
Okay. He can do better when it comes to texting. He's quite bold, demure, which is cool and very cutesy. Very demure, very mindful.
Do you get that reference?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so he's not a boomer.
Okay, first of all, who was struggling with the phone?
You?
You.
It's not you.
Nah, I was struggling with texting.
That does not do you any favor.
You do need to work your fingers faster.
Oh, trust me, it's just phones. Sorry.
What the? I'm sorry I did not ask you enough questions. Sometimes it takes me a while to get into it.
Don't let the curtain stop you.
What the?
I think on the basis of how much I've known them so far, having A and B around makes more sense. But you're pretty sweet, see? Deal breakers in a relationship.
Actions and words, they have to align.
Okay.
How do you handle stress?
Ooh, at the bottom of a bottle. Just kidding. I like going to the beach just to relax, vibe out,
beach,
buy some lunch. If there's a song that would describe you, what would you say?
Ed Sheeran, perfect. Does that help?
Yeah, sure.
What?
Waves. Dean Lewis.
Okay, nice.
If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Does a buffet count?
Buffet is not one food, sir.
Red bean bun, actually.
Oh.
There's a sense of comfort and childhood. How about you two?
One food. I cannot. I just cannot have one food for the rest of my life.
Why did you ask? Why did you ask?
Why not? Right?
B, please. B. Yes, B. What would be the last food that you'll eat?
She asked if you could. She could not. That's
Which
all
is
you have to
why-
answer.
Thank you.
Do you believe in the one?
It might be the one at the moment of time, but you might not be the one in 10 years' time. You know what I mean?
So you're gonna have the one for every hour, is it? Is that what you're
God.
saying? Oh.
Chill out!
Ovaltine or Milo?
Answer, please.
In the form of a drink, I would say Milo is not reliable.
Why are you such a diplomat? Rapid. Just
Kind
say
of
it.
diplomatic.
Milo. Horlicks.
But if I were to buy like bubble tea and stuff, I prefer Ovaltine.
What's the most romantic thing that you've done for someone?
I don't really know.
But you have done someone. I mean, you. Sorry. Your idea of a perfect date.
But I can tell you one of my perfect dates. So we just sat by the beach, listened to music, we just kind of droned on together.
Are you still in touch with that girl, and do you go out on dates with that girl?
No, I don't know.
Is it okay to be friends with your ex?
I am friends with one or two of my exes back when we were like in our teenage years.
Okay, so I've never been in a relationship. I was in a situationship. I was damn hurt. Just wish them well and move on with life.
I'm in a friend group with my ex, me and my ex and another couple. He brought in his new girlfriend into the friend group.
That's so sweet of him.
What are your icks?
I do not like a messy person, someone who prefers to stay stagnant in life.
But let's just keep it a bit more like natural, like they make noise while chewing food. I will throw you out, you dare not.
I definitely did get to know both of them a lot more. A is a very comfortable person. She's very homely. B is a very active person, both in the mind, the mouth, and maybe the body, I guess, because she wants to plank.
I feel like he's very reserved. I wouldn't say very, but it's just like his answers. I just cannot tap onto his answers.
He's very sharp-witted and he's funny. Felt like some of his answers were politically correct, but I guess it's hard to be honest also when you have like 3 cameras pointed at you.
I think I would like to get to know B more.
Cool.
Are we clapping her walking away or what? She would fare better with someone that would suit her better.
What's the longest relationship you've been in?
3 years. Yours?
Half of that. Can
Half
you do the
of
math?
Okay.
So could you?
I don't think so. Could you please educate me?
A year and a half.
A year and a half, thank you. Could have done it without you.
Well, how do you feel about long distance relationships?
I did kind of have one. It was very sweet. Connect with the person even without a physical connection, you know. How many partners have you had so far?
4. Sorry to the ones that don't count, but we were secondary school at home. Would you date someone from a different religion?
I do view religion as your relationship with God. It just depends on how much are you willing to weigh this relationship into your own personal relationship.
There comes a difficulty of like, what happens with the children? Like, which one do they follow, or do we let them choose?
If a relationship were to end and it was your fault, what fault would it be?
Needing too much assurance. I do tend to rely on the person that I love a lot.
I feel like I'm pulling myself away a little too much.
What are some family traditions you enjoy?
We used to travel quite a bit, to always bring me to the nicest places and also the ghettoest places. It made me mature and grow a lot as a person.
I think my parents are kind of the opposite. I once asked, could I go clubbing? My mom went, you want to go clubbing? You know what's in the club? SEX. So there's different ways that, you know, love can manifest.
I like that she's well supported, that she values her family a lot. She's something.
I like that he's funny and, you know, he can banter. Not everyone is as quick-witted to handle my words. I also like that he's reflective of the things in his life. If you ask me what I don't like, slow texters, yeah?
Aiyah, kasi now they all have to OT because you text so slow, you write so slow.
Miss Ma'am, please behave.
Well, he makes really good conversation for a tree. I made a few girlfriends over there, so we're gonna have some drinks later, am I right? I think it's important to get to know whoever you want to date. And yeah, honestly, an hour, a bit too short.
I would say love can transcend religion and can transcend race, but what it cannot transcend is who you are as a person. Does that align with the person you want to be with?
Yeah, a race and a religion can define you, but ultimately, you are your own person outside of that. Why does he only get to clap?
You know what? You wanna clap?
Oh,
Was
that's
that
a
it?
good clap.
B, can you give me a clap? Nice. Very proud of both of you.
Thanks.